And what would you say, I mean, so to the field, to philanthropy as a whole, as we're engaging this, not just this moment, but this history of racism, this history of marginalization, this history of deep misogyny, whatever it is, and trying to figure out how do we get at these problems? What would you say to philanthropy?
Yeah, I mean, first I'll just echo some of the things that have been said to me. I think it was Michael McAfee from PolicyLink who suggested that if you're seeking social change, you're trying to get your mission done within the life of philanthropy in America, and you're not centering equity, then you're probably you're engaging in work avoidance. The reality is we don't get to the visions that we desire for our missions or for our communities without coming by the way of racial equity. And quite frankly, we can't commit to racial equity without embedding these commitments in policy, whether that be public policy, statutes, ordinances, and laws, or the policies of our institutions. And so it will require us being very committed and digging in with affinity groups, listening to affinity groups within philanthropy, listening to folks like the National Committee for Responsive Philanthropy, equity groups who are focusing on this in order to live out kind of a faithful life aligned with the history of philanthropy in America that has been innovative, that has been, as I've said in other settings, philanthropy is the social venture capital for social change. And so sometimes we have to figure out that the logic models don't work because we ain't never been here before. So cast out the logic model and do what your values tell you to do. You'll find out that your theory of change doesn't work because it was a theory in the first place. So when you recognize it doesn't work, stop trying to make it fit. Go and follow the needs of the people. And when you find these voices that are most marginalized, listen to them, do what they say to do, and spend your money that way. Because it's not yours in the first place. Right. It belongs to the community of support that has created you.